Hi, it's me. Oh my god. We are actually at a reunion for GenderBender. I'm so excited to be back. So I am going to answer some questions that I've been sent to answer. Oh my god, there's powder on my thing. I just did this because I've taken a break. Okay, right, let's see here. Where are the questions? Okay. How did I feel about Anita Tension saying that I was the right person going home? Right. So, I could see why she said it. However, she texted me being like, oh, it should have been Bella. And for her to go in the episode and be like, should have been you. I was kind of like, wow, snaky. But you know what? It's a competition. Whatever. Still so much respect for her. She's so talented. Honestly, cannot wait to see what she does. See what she does. See what she does. Yeah, see what she does. I did that right. Yay, grammar. Okay. Next question. Whose elimination surprised me? Latchie's elimination. I was devastated. Absolutely devastated that Latchie went home. Didn't think he would. Sorry, they would. I don't know their pronouns. Didn't think they would. Thought they'd be up in the top. But no, they got eliminated, and I was heartbroken. Does this look good? I just got back into the thing. I took a break for a while. Whatever. Yeah, Latchie's elimination was shocking to me. Going into the competition, who was my biggest competition? I'm gonna say Aunti Christ and hashtag, because when the full cast was announced and I was added into that little group we all had and we were all friends. When I was added into that group, I noticed I stalked everyone before before it was like announced. So I stalked everyone, and I was like, wow, I am in trouble. And that they both intimidated me so much. I was like, ah! So I was kind of like, I don't want to be here anymore. So I kind of like second guessed myself a lot, like a lot. And unfortunately, that's what made me go home, because I second guessed myself. Oh, my phone turned off. Fuck. Okay. Next question. Yeah. Hashtag Aunti Christ. I thought the roast... Okay, what did I think of the roast? Was the question. And I thought the roast was hilarious. Oh my god, I wish I was there. Latchie reading me to fucking filth. I was dying. Aunti Christ saying my emotional... They were carrying my emotional package. My emotional package is so much bigger than that. Try it again. No, it was so funny. So funny. And I honestly thought Latchie was robbed in that challenge. Sorry. Next question. What challenge would I like to do the most? I would have really liked to do the Addams Family. I'm such a big fan of Addams Family. I could have done so well. I'm very upset. I am so upset. But look, it turned out the way it did. So, it is what it is. Yeah. There's no more questions, but I'm gonna say a few statements. Bellatrix, I act like I fucking think you're a bitch, but honestly you're super talented. I just didn't like the cockiness you came in with, and that's my only issue with you. You just came in cocky and be like, oh, I'm taking over the Atlanta scene when you're not. But look, whatever, you went home after me. Should have went home first. As if, look at me, look at you, wow. Anyway, I'm excited to see what everyone does after this. Thank you for having me on. It was the most enjoyable, fun experience I've ever had. So, thank you so much. Keep an eye out for things coming from me soon, because I have plans, and I just need to take a little bit of a break. Thank you, bye.
Hi, I'm the drunk Easter rabbit who showed up at Christmas, and she's not going home till she gets a present. Melancholy sometimes. That was a lot. Hi, I'm Melancholy sometimes. You may recognize me from dropping out of this very specific competition that you are watching the video of. Wow. The TLDR about why I did that was because I had just really overexerted myself and like overcommitted myself like right at the beginning of a global pandemic. Like what? Anyhow, I did the 10-minute makeup mug moment because I saw y'all do it. I'm in my attic and it's like 110 degrees up here. There was originally supposed to be an eye patch, but I could not find it. So that's why this little beaded curtain is happening. So, and there's no good way to talk about this. Like, there's no cute, fun way to be like, I have depression and it really fucking sucks more times than not. I just had a lot going on emotionally that I like was building up to, and then it never happened, and then this competition happened, and then I'm like, you know? I don't know. I was just really fucking exhausted. Like, it bit me in the ass, and I feel really shitty about it as for how it affected y'all. That sucks. Sorry, I guess. Not I guess. I mean, I'm sorry, but like, I feel bad.
So bad.
We can make it be silly. It's fine.
All right. Well, I'm recording, and you're out of frame.
How's it going, everybody? It's Spot Cocker. I was a competitor on the GenderBender series season 1. I do apologize for the overall quality and timeliness of this video. I've just been really stressed and have recently gotten this new job as a queer go-go Amish caterer. It's been tough, so I do appreciate the compassion. I was asked to answer a couple questions for the reunion, so why don't we get started? Question 1. How did everyone react to you coming in late to the competition? I guess it could have gone a couple ways. Maybe like this. Another way could be like this. Again, those are just guesses. That seems like a question that should be directed toward the other competitors for more accuracy. Next question, shall we? How did it feel to step into Melancholy's shoes? As a person who struggles with depression, it felt rather simple and fluid to step into Melancholy's shoes. They felt like an old friend's shoes who just constantly tries to strangle you and drag you deeper and deeper down into your inevitable spiral. Next question. Going into the competition, what did you think was your biggest competition? My depression. But in all seriousness, you'd go to the GenderBender page to see who you were competing against, and I had no idea, because it was all gray squares, so I was just very confused, and honestly just trying to show my craft. I really didn't have any competitive feelings toward any of the individuals also competing. Next question. Who are you rooting for? Because I base who I'm rooting for purely on who I would most prefer dig a stiletto into this baby boy cheekbone of mine, I would have to choose Aunti Christ. Or is it Aunti Christ? I think it depends on where you're from, on how you say it, but either way, please step on me. Next question. What challenge would you have liked to compete in? The cinnamon challenge. I checked my kitchen for cinnamon though, and I'm all out. I think parsley would do. Wow, very awful. Anyway, thanks for listening. Bye.
Hey everyone, it's Latchie and this is my video for the reunion, so let me get right into it. Question 1. Did you feel underestimated by your competitors at the start? No, I didn't think that at all. I think that everyone's eyes were on Aunti Christ. Definitely at the start of the competition, yeah. At least for me, I was going into it thinking, yeah. And I guess that answered question 2 of who was my biggest competition. Definitely Aunti. Yeah, for sure, from what I had seen before the season started, like going into it. Who are you rooting for? I am rooting for my friend, Anita Tension. I definitely hope they win. Very well deserved, very well deserved. And check out their YouTube channel. Did you feel welcomed by your competition? I did, definitely from Anita Tension. We DM back and forth, which is really nice that I got to make a friend out of this. What elimination shocked you the most? Definitely not my own. Just speaking about my own elimination for a quick moment, I knew that no matter what I had done, I was gonna go home. I felt like my efforts weren't being appreciated enough, and I was like, no matter what I do, I'm gonna get sent home. So yeah, did I still make a good commercial? Yes. Did I think it was much better than other people who got higher scores than me? Absolutely. And I thought that was a consistent thing that was happening. I think the judging for this was very skewed and wrong along most episodes. Probably episode 1 is probably the only episode where I mostly agree with the judging. I think a lot of wins were not deserved. A lot of high placements were not deserved. I think a lot of low placements were also not deserved, but that's just my own opinion. I think my commercial was still fine, and up to a standard that was above others. I knew I wouldn't get the recognition I deserved, so I was like, I'm gonna do one, but I knew I was done, and I knew I was gonna be eliminated. I genuinely believe that I was doing better than what the scorecard says, and that's fine. But to answer the question, probably Corm, because I think they created something new, unlike another contestant who just submitted an old performance, which I don't think was what the heart of the challenge was asking for. Yeah. What do you think was your best moment? I loved my roast. I think I looked fantastic, especially considering my outfit fell apart last minute, and I was panicking and very stressed, and I think it turned out great. I did about 7 takes of that roast because I wanted to try and do it in one take, because episode 1 I had been told too many cuts, too many edits, so I tried to do less of that for the roast. And which challenge was your favorite? Well, I answered that, I guess. Definitely the roast. I love doing comedy. I want to do more comedy writing. I try and do a lot of that on my YouTube channel, shameless plug, but that's definitely where my heart lies, in trying to make people laugh and be entertained. But final thoughts, do I regret the competition at all? No, I do not regret it at all. It helped me with my drag, with my makeup. I made a good friend out of it, so I'm very appreciative of the competition and of all of you for being in this competition as well. I'm excited to see what happens to all of us in the future with our drag careers. So, thank you. Bye.
I did not feel underestimated because I didn't know what to expect out of everybody, so I just went in wanting to show what I had to show. My strongest moment was the Thursday Anna moment, showing myself with her and just having fun and letting loose. I thought a lot of them were my biggest competitors, but as the competition went on, I slowly saw that Hashtag and Aunti Christ were really strong in this competition. My favorite challenge was the first challenge because I feel like I really got to show myself without thinking what everybody else thought. Surprisingly, not my own, but the one where Corm got to go home and not Bella, because I think everybody thought Bella should have gone home. My best moment was all of it because I was just showing myself and I was just being myself and wanting to show the best out of it. My final thoughts are I wish the best for the top two and I wish the best for the GenderBenders. Season 1 was legendary.
Hi, my name is Hashtag. The GenderBender Season 1 competition is over. We're just waiting for the last episode to come out. And I wanted to answer some questions that I got about my experience in the competition. When we first started, I felt like I might have been a little underestimated. My style of drag is really kooky and out there, and I chose for my talent to do a like a video tutorial about how I make make drag material, make drag outfits out of like unconventional materials, and I chose to use cord organizational tubing and trash bags and duct tape to make a outfit inspired by Billie Eilish's "All the Good Girls Go to Hell." And I got feedback that it was, it was great. Like I did this, I did that, and that, but I didn't win I didn't win that challenge, and I got roasted in the fourth challenge for making everything out of trash. But as you can see throughout watching the whole competition, I did make some things that are not out of trash at some point, and actually worked on, doing some more intense, like sewing projects and craft creation that were a little bit less trashy. So I hope people got to see like a large range of what I'm able to do with drag. Although I still think the trash outfit looked good. So, you know. Um, when I started the competition, my assumption was that queens who had the most experience would do the best. And I think it is way more about how much passion and energy that people put into the projects. Um, I will say that I did think that Bellatrix would do a little better, go a little further, um, because maybe someone has the confidence and the expertise to do really well in their local drag scene, but might not have a lot of flexibility to do something as wacky as this competition. Um, I had a really good time with the competition because I did feel really welcomed, and we talked a lot of shit in the group chat, and I got to know people a lot better. So I think that it was overall like a really positive experience. When people were eliminated, it was always a real bummer. I think it was close a lot of times. Um, I was really sad to see Ariana Extra Grande go, because her challenges were always so like her submissions were always so out of the box, and her aesthetic is obviously just so like so out of the box and just so interesting, and she's gorgeous. Um, I could definitely see myself getting ready like at the downstairs of some crappy gay bar with her and having a good time. Uh, but I do feel like she got just a little edged out on that challenge. Because I think everyone worked really hard to just do the best they could. There's I think my best moment in the competition was realizing that I just was gonna be like super extra for the roast challenge. I got inspired by a sort of like hellscape Pee Wee Herman variety fun show hour, and I spent just just hours upon hours making like a cardboard house and like outfits for like puppets for all the other competitors that I could, and trying to learn how to operate a puppet. I was like, this is really dumb, but like I was thinking it was gonna be like this huge risk, then I ended up winning that competition. But just like the moment of being like, nah, I'm gonna get real dumb with it and make puppets. That was like my favorite part of the competition. Oh gosh. And I guess the challenge that's been my favorite is the last one. I have put so much time and energy into filming the 3 parts of this last competition you're gonna see. I in 48 hours sewed, tie-dyed, and added on like 1,000 appliques on this like white mermaid gown. uh, and I for like the first or second time I've been working on making like harnesses. So for my other video, I sewed a mini dress and then I sewed a harness to go with it, um, which I think is pretty butch because it has like metal in it. It's hardcore. And for the other video, I got some of my fraternity brothers to help me out with it, which was really fun. I um I just like put everything that I could into the last challenge, and I made things that I think really show my that really show like my talent and my passion for drag, and um they're definitely aesthetics that I feel like work very classically with what I've put out there in the past, and I'm looking forward to wearing them in the future whenever Pride happens. 2021? I mean, we'll see. But either way, the competition was very challenging, a very positive experience, and I'm very glad to meet everyone whom I did during the competition. So, thank you.
I don't think I felt underestimated. I think I made a pretty good impression from the start, being the winner of the first challenge. I think I was able to showcase like a lot of things that I'm good at in one take, and that was, I never really felt underestimated at all, no. When I think of who I thought was my biggest competition, I actually think of Corn, and I think of Bellatrix, because I don't know, Corn just seemed like such a like talented, versatile artist. I was a little scared, and Bellatrix talked herself up so much that I just expected so much. But those were the 2 people out first, so you never know. I'd say for the most part I felt welcomed. People never really judged like my style of drag, talked down my style of drag. I don't know, I kind of just had a good time with things, so I always felt comfortable. I think that the elimination that shocked me the most was when Latchie went home. Just because they had such like a steady growth the whole time. And then by the end when they, it was the Shark Tank Challenge, Dragon's Den Challenge. Yeah, I mean, they deserved to go home that week. But it was just surprising seeing them grow so much and then just... When I think of my best moment, I think was in the rap challenge. I just took on a lot of work and I think it really paid off. It was a lot of fun. I think my favorite challenge, well, I guess it was the talent, just because we could kind of do whatever we wanted and it was free reign and had a lot of liberty with that. But I think if I had to pick one that was more specific, it would be the rap, the song, because that was just so much fun to like put together and like coordinate with everyone else and stuff like that. And I've always wanted to write a rap verse, so having the opportunity to do that was really cool. Yeah.
Okay, and lastly, just like last time, this is my final question for you. Who do you think is going to win?
Me.
Wasn't even a question, really.
Thank you.
All right.
Please rise for our national anthem.
Four shots of Fireball and 7 Grande meetups ago, the brave gay, trans, and drag queens of Stonewall smashed a brick through the glass ceiling and marched their high heels in riotous protest of an unequal and discriminatory society. As a drag queen, I follow in their footsteps to support people of every race, culture, astrological sign, and number of back rows, to feel safe, empowered, and fierce. My name is #Adjective, and I do not shrink from this responsibility. As the winner of the GenderBender Season 1 competition, I will exemplify a person who refuses to be narrowed down, who fights against a cis-sexist and heteropatriarchal standard of drag and gender. I don't think drag queens need to tuck, or even have anything to tuck. I don't think drag queens need to shave, or that drag kings need to have facial hair. And if you identify as a non-binary performer, I think that you should be proud to be part of a long line of gender-bending artists who make up some of the most brave and beautiful in our gay history. I am a bearded, plus-size, transgender person who wants to be accepted, celebrated, and win something that means a lot to me. A competition that represents our incredibly diverse community. The world right now is bleak, which is why I choose to be colorful, extra, and proud in spite of it. Ask not what flaming faggotry the world will provide for you, but be the flaming faggot you want to see in the world. I implore you to elect me, #Adjective, the queen with the big heart, biggest ass, and the passion to be the winner of the GenderBender Season 1.
Well, the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their names. You don't think of them as human. You don't think of them at all. You keep your mind on the money, keeping your eyes on the wall. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I wanna make $1 million. I wanna live out by the sea, have a husband and some children. Yeah, I guess I want a family. All the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their name. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. Just a private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. Dutch marks are dollars, American Express will do nicely, thank you. Let me loosen up your collar. Tell me, do you wanna see me do the shimmy again? I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer.
Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby, you're the best. I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. Done my hair up real big, beauty queen style. High heels off, I'm feeling alive. Oh my God, I feel it in the air. Telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm fire, I feel it everywhere. Nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby, you're the best. I got that summertime sadness. That's that summertime sadness. Got that summertime sadness. Oh, I'm feeling electric tonight. Cruising down the coast, going about 99. Got my bad baby by my heavenly side. I know if I go, I'll die happy tonight. Oh my God, I feel it in the air. Telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm on fire, I feel it everywhere. Nothing scares summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness. Oh, oh, oh. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know, baby. I got that summertime, summertime sadness. Summertime, summertime sadness. Got that summertime, summertime sadness. Oh, oh, oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 46th President of the United States of America, Aunti Christ.
My name is Aunti Christ. I am 20 years old from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I am the first winner of GenderBender. America is in a polarized binary, and I am just the fucked up faggot to take care of that operation. Throughout this competition, I've been like good trade, consistent. I have been placing high, winning, or close to high throughout the entire thing. Let's forget week 2. I should win GenderBender because I have a huge cock. As president, I believe in prison abolition. We will have no more people behind bars. We will have no more cops in our neighborhoods. We will have no more people being brutalized by the system anymore. As president, I will provide free poppers to every homosexual in the nearby vicinity. When it comes to my opposition, #synonym and Anita Tension, I'm not worried because I know that I have the highest heels, the biggest platform, and the prettiest face to take care of the job.
Mr. President, thank you for a moving speech today. I really feel as if the United States citizens that are gathered here today can benefit from your wisdom, your power, your influence, your inspiration, and your overall faggotry.
Thank you.
Now, is there anything that you would like to say, any messages at all that you have for the youth of America, the future, the bright horizon that we see ourselves walking towards?
Listen, when it comes down to it, I stand for 3 things. I want everyone to suck more cock, worship God less, and be safe out there, America. Be yourselves and stand up for what's right. Always. Thank you.
Well, the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their names. You don't think of them as human. You don't think of them at all. You keep your mind on the money, keeping your eyes on the wall. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. Do what you want dancer for money, and any old music will do. I wanna make $1 million. I wanna live out by the sea, have a husband and some children. Yeah, I guess I want a family. All the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their name. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. Just a private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. Dutch marks are dollars, American Express will do nicely, thank you. Let me loosen up your collar. Tell me, do you wanna see me do the shimmy again? I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. I'm your private dancer.
My name is Madame Ariana.
My name is Latchie.
Miss Ari
Latchie.
Ariana Extra Grande.
Latchie.
Hi guys, my name's Ariana and I'm a single mother of 3.
Aunti Christ is on the track. Claws out, bitch, better not look. Hi, my name's Aunti Christ.